Welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball with Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. So let's take a look at the starters for Albuquerque. Jeremy Grant is out there with Grant. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Pressey in at the 2 spot. And for the Magic, Hardaway is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Howard. And it's Hill. And it's Shaq in at the 5 down low. Greg, I'm not sure any backboard is safe out there in this one. Shaquille O'Neal and Dwight Howard on the same side in this one.
And what great similarities between these two. Both drafted by the Magic and controlled the paint with aggression.
Yeah, well said. They played pretty well in that Orlando uniform, as I recall.
Yeah, both led the league in multiple categories in multiple seasons. A force, no doubt.
You see, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
Now Hardaway, pass to O'Neal, and finished off by O'Neal.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Oh, that's unbelievable. Yeah, go ahead and finish the play. Absorb the contact, still get the score. Great basketball.
Hardaway against Irving. Pass to O'Neal. Over Valanciunas. O'Neal misses. And Albuquerque with the possession. Here's Grant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, how about the opportunistic Jeremy Grant taking it strong on the drive? Love it.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Irving with it, guarded now by Shaq. Oh, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, that's worthy of a top 10 highlight reel play. Valanciunas letting everybody in the house know he's got some skill.
McGrady outside. Magic moving the ball around. Here's O'Neal. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Boy, how about that defense? Coaches love to see that. Protect your paint.
Pass to Irving for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
Orlando trails by 5. McGrady dishes to Hill. Back to McGrady from deep three-point land, from beyond the arc, and then some.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Vucevic checked in for Orlando. Turkoglu comes in for Grant Hill. Hardaway finds O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Irving. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and the dunk by Valanciunas.
We call that great awareness. He knew exactly when to pass it.
Orlando trails by 4. Hardaway passes to McGrady. Fires the 3. The rebound by Grant. 1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Inside. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Grant. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
Well, Jonas Valanciunas showing good hands and finishing ability inside. And this guy on that end of the floor has always been effective.
Pass to Vucevic to the paint. Here's O'Neal, and he can't bank that one in. And here we go, Albuquerque fast break. Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to lead points at the line.
You know, Greg, being a two-way player got Jeremy Grant into the NBA. But now he's grown even more.
Yeah, early on in his career, he was often the primary defender on elite scorers. Then he added scoring to his game in Detroit, becoming an effective two-way player.
From deep, Turkoglu, rebounded by Valanciunas. Albuquerque leading by 8. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
McGrady against Pressey. McGrady with the ball. And it's Vucevic in the corner. And here's Turkoglu for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Albuquerque leads by 7. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from Albuquerque in this one so far?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
So with Howard sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Vucevic. Turkoglu is out there at Lewis. That's Hill. And it's Skiles in at the point guard position. Irving looking for an opening. Here's Gobert. Oh!
Boy, that's a dunk we'll see for a while. Rudy Gobert, a little sauce on that one.
Here's Hill. 5 points in the game. Vucevic is screen on Pressey. Here's Hill. The wide open look here for Vucevic. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
You talk about high quality shot. A paint touch to a kick out. This is the modern NBA.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Pressey. He drills it from outside. Pressey's got 5 points so far.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Magic. Hill. Here's Skiles, covered by Irving. Bobbed up there for Howard. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high flying as ever.
And there's Grant on the assist by Irving. He has 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Deep 2 from Hill. At the live Orlando. Vucevic laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
Screen by Grant. Irving for 3. And again Albuquerque with a triple.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Here's Skiles. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. The kick out to Irving. And again Albuquerque with a triple.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Howard, the pass to Vucevic. Over Gobert. And it's Vucevic missing. And so Grant will bring it up for Albuquerque. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Now, here is Irving. He's covered closely. And again, Albuquerque with a triple.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And it goes down 2 points. Skiles has got his first points of the game.
Gets it in close and doesn't waste that high percentage shot.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Gobert against Vucevic. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Grant the pass to Gobert. From past the arc. And Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got 15 points.
Kyrie Irving is lighting it up right now, just letting everybody see every aspect of skill to his game.
Here's Vucevic. Rebound by Albuquerque. Outside Irving. And it's sent back by Hill.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
And Albuquerque making a change here. Vassell's checked in. And as it goes out of bounds, Albuquerque able to keep the ball here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Shaq is checked in for Lewis. And it's Hill in for Anderson.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing the shots without making contact.
All new players now for Albuquerque. The Magic shooting their first free throw of the game here. Free throw no good for Howard.
And the defensive prowess of Howard is simply phenomenal. Not only a shot blocking master, but his mere presence alone makes shooters incredibly nervous.
Vassell, he's checked in for Albuquerque.
Devin Vassell.
McGrady against Vassell. Now here is McGrady. Howard with a screen on Vassell. A shot by McGrady, no good. And so we conclude the first half. Albuquerque out in front, up by 15. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Phantom half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And so in the game for Albuquerque, we've got Johnson. He's out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Riza out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Westphal in at the one spot. O'Neal misses. Albuquerque leading by 17. Vassell finds Johnson. Kicks it out to Ariza. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Ariza's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. McGrady outside. And finished off by O'Neal.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack?
Johnson in the corner. Here's Vassell. It's stolen by Hill. Here's McGrady.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Valanciunas. Johnson outside. From deep. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Dwight Howard has made a living off of dunks. My goodness.
And here is Valanciunas, defended by Shaq. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
We understand he's the leader of this offense. They look to get him the ball every chance they get.
Orlando trails by 16. Hardaway passes to Howard. And here is McGrady. Sinks the three-pointer. McGrady's got 8.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Lets it go. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
O'Neal on the wing. Shaq bullies his way inside.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Westfall. For 3, Vassell. Good on the triple. Vassell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Hill dishes to O'Neal. Shakes him. Shaq controls in the paint.
And love the pass from Hill right there. A true team player.
And now the first timeout called here for Albuquerque. Rashard Lewis. He's checked in for Howard. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pressey kicks to Irving. Grant sets a screen for Irving. Driving inside. Gobert finds Grant. Back to Gobert. Launches it. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. On offense, here are the Magic. They're on a 13-5 run here. Tries from 10. And it's off the back rim. No good. Albuquerque leading by 12. Grant the pass to Gobert. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Shaq.
Boy, the added strength of Rudy Gobert over the years helps him complete the end one. You get the sense this guy loves to score the basketball.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic comes in for Shaq. And it's Anderson in for Tracy McGrady. The kick out to Irving. Gobert with a screen for Irving. Gobert can't hit. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Magic. 15-point game. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt to the end.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Takes it off the glass. Gobert's got 5 points in the quarter.
How about the finish through contact by Rudy Gobert? Wow.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's a battle inside, and through all the contact, he's able to finish that one.
For Orlando, they have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier. Irving against Hardaway. Pass to Pressey. For the three. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Pressey's got 8 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Albuquerque riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this team to become competitive. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Lewis is out there with Howard. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then it's Turkoglu. And it's Francis in at the point guard. Here's Valanciunas. Off target from three-point range. Orlando trails by 15. Turkoglu passes to Francis. Driving in. Up and in on the layup.
The quickness of Francis, so good at getting to the basket.
And so here's Albuquerque. Grant dishes to Irving. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Howard. Pressey against McGrady. Oh! Wow. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again how well he dunks the basketball.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Irving attacking, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For Kyrie Irving, Doris, what a run to the finals in 2024 with the man.
He works seamlessly with the great Luka Doncic, and the beauty of Kyrie Irving historically is put him next to a great player, and you will not in any way diminish his game.
McGrady against Pressey. 4-on-3 break. Floats it up for Grant. Valanciunas inside. Working on Howard. And it's Irving missing.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's McGrady. No good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Grant. Outside Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Not gonna go. Orlando trails by 13. Stolen by Grant. Irving with the ball. And it's Howard picking him up. And that's in there.
With the ball around the hoop, Horace Grant, a tough man to stop.
And it's Orlando's ball. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Now O'Neal. Good. Lays it right in there.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Johnson with a screen on Hardaway. O'Neal there for the rebound. Orlando trails by 13. And there's the dunk.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
Misses the deep 3.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Not that time. It won't go. Albuquerque leading by 11 with the drive. It's stolen by Hill. And it's good.
Doesn't get much easier than that. That is nice work.
Hill's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Here's Johnson. Puts up the 3. 3. Good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Outside, Vassell. Johnson with a screen on McGrady. Good work there as it goes down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Rebounded by Vassell. Here's Westphal. Guarded by Hardaway. Ariza against Hill. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass. They led the game at 1 point by 20. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
Knocks down the three.
3 points.
And so Albuquerque takes the win.